What's up, y'all? So just a quick update on pricing in case you weren't aware. There is a price increase coming up with several manufacturers, the biggest one being ASSA Abloy. So of course you have ASSA itself, you have Rixson, you have Yale, you have Sargent, and a couple of other ones. They are going up. We just got an email notification. I'll put it right here. And you can see they pointed out several times in bold that they're having to go up because of the tariffs that were put in last year. Now, last year, when those popped up, my first thought was, guess what? We're going to have more expensive locks and keys. And yes, that's happened. Now, of course, prices do go up around the first of the year, every year, with different manufacturers. However, they've always been, 2, 3%. This one is 5%. Now, that's going to affect everything from keys to lever handles to push bars, exit devices, which is where the big money comes in. So if you take a $1,000 panic bar and increase it by 5%, guess what? That's $50. So that becomes $1,050. Now with key blanks, it's a little bit more moderate because most, like say original Sargent key blanks, that's only going to increase the price by 5 to 8 cents or so, depending on, which blank it is. Luckily, last year we went ahead and leveled out our Sargent key blanks to one price. Now I say that because in our Sargent key blanks, we've always sold them for $3.25, or we have for, since the last price increase anyway. And a lot of times with key blank prices, you do end up having to absorb a little bit. So basically, last few years of price increases, we've just kind of absorbed it into the cost as is. But with Sargent's, about 6 or 7 months ago, we had always done $3.25 for like LA, RA, RC, RD, because we carry all those. And that is what we mostly carry. And then at $3.75, we had put the Masters. The Master key blanks are more expensive. So we've always done those at $3.75. And that was a little confusing to some people. Some people don't care. But we went ahead and leveled all of them to $3.75. The reason being is because we do sell way more, say, LAs than we do LNs. So we may lose a little bit. If somebody came in needing, say, 20 LNs. Now you might say, you're not supposed to be cutting LNs. We've talked about this before. As a retail locksmith, when somebody walks in with the LN key blank and says we need 10, you can't just say, no, I'm not going to do this because this is the master key. You just cut the key. So short of somebody coming in and wanting like 20 of those, yes, we went ahead and leveled everything to $3.75. So our hopes with that was that we cover, the incidentals, the people who do come in with LNs and need a bunch made. Look over here, we've got a bunch of cylinders that I get to rekey. Yay! A bunch of storefront cylinders that I get to rekey. And look, Yale stuff. So this right here, Yale commercial. This deadbolt that was normally, say, $45 is now going to be, say, $50. So just an FYI for those of you who are not signed up with emails. And this is one of those things where you do, even if, say I have 50 blanks on the shelf of Yale or Sargent or whatever, if I had not gone up in price, if I chose to absorb the price increase, you have to be cautious when you order because, you may have 50 on the wall. Somebody may walk in and get 50. The next thing you know, you have to order 50 more, and guess what? It costs you more. So you do need to be aware of pricing. It's very important to be aware of pricing, especially with key blanks, because prices you can call in and say I need 10 of a certain key blank. Come to find out the key blanks are like $3.50 each, and you're on the hook for $35 for some key blanks that you may not use for a long time. Sargents are a little bit different. We go through Sargents all the time. But again, with the oddballs like RD and RJ or whatever the case is, if you are one price now, you might want to go ahead and consider raising up the price by a quarter per key. So, that's just one of those things. And if you have people that complain about it, then you can just say, well, tariffs caused this, y'all. Tariffs did this to you. If you voted on a certain person, I'm not going to go there. Anyway, just wanted to let y'all know that it is pretty important to keep an eye on prices. Starting March 16th, everything's going to go up. That's from the factory, and it's being passed down to the distributor. That's being passed down to the locksmith. They either has a choice of absorbing the cost, or raising your prices. And you don't want to absorb cost anymore. You certainly don't want to absorb cost because somebody decided to place tariffs on stuff. And someone actually did mention, I think it was Kevin in Twitter, I posted that, and he was like, wait, Sargent's made in Connecticut. What do tariffs have to do with it? Well, it's company-wide, I'm guessing. You know, even if they say these key blanks are made in the U.S., they shouldn't have tariff duty on it, they kind of have to do it. Why? Because that deadbolt, we'll go back over here and look at this Yale deadbolt, for instance, doesn't come from Connecticut. It comes from, where do we come from? We come from Yale, Tennessee, made in Mexico. That's right. So while it's not from China, some of their stuff may be made in China. Let's see, where is the, these are lever handle or push bar trims. This is a 446. What is this? Where is this guy made? Where are you made? The box is made in Rhode Island anyway. I don't know where this one's made, but most likely China, Taiwan, somewhere like that. So as a big factory, they can't like pick and choose. So they just say, but you know what? Even if these are made in Connecticut, half of our other stuff is made in Taiwan or China or Mexico and have been hit with a tariff. So we're just going to company-wide raise prices. So just a reminder to y'all, if you are not aware, all ASSA Abloy products are going up 5%. So price accordingly. And if you have quotes out there, you might want to send out. So if you did a quote for something, you know, 2 weeks ago and they haven't accepted it yet, you might want to send a reminder saying, hey, come March 16th, we're going to have to change this quote or you're going to have to absorb the cost. So anyway, just a friendly little reminder to watch your pricing, to go ahead and be ready to increase your prices on certain things, especially ASSA Abloy stuff, which includes Yale, Sargent, Rixson, door closers, and a handful of other things. All the ones that are owned by ASSA Abloy. And you can, for the most part, be assured that that's going to be everybody. Everybody most likely is going to go up. LSDA comes from Taiwan. They may start going up too. I haven't heard that for sure. LSDA key blanks are made in the U.S., but their locks are made in Taiwan, and a lot of companies' locks. So you're going to see kind of a price starting to go up a little bit more. Maybe not much, maybe just a little bit, but every dollar counts in this business. So just be aware to watch your prices, y'all, and be ready for March 16th. Come along, and 5% higher prices. So anyway, thanks for watching. If you have any questions or comments, don't direct them to me because I didn't put those tariffs into place or the price increases. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just messaging you that information. Thanks for watching, y'all. If you have any questions or comments, post them in the comment section. We'll catch you next video.